everyone, my name is Allan and I'm the Managing Director of Midana Capital. Back in 2010, when I was in Hong Kong, I was in a real estate investment trust at that time, when that's the time that I get to know the words of like private equity and venture capital. In that time, I managed to know my current China partner, Mr. Tobin Liu, who was the co-founder of the China first OTC markets, the Tianjin Equity Exchange in 2011. That was the time that I'm curious. I spent a lot of time and studying what actually it's venture capital and private equity. Fast forward to 2012 when Facebook was finally listed, and that's the story came out that how many millionaires and even billionaires they have created overnight. So back in 2013, we have founded Midana Capital because we wanted to look for the next big thing. We started by investing in traditional manufacturing F&B companies in China. We also, moving forward to 2015, we invested in some tech companies in Singapore and Malaysia. Then we moved to Taiwan in 2016 for the investment in fintech, healthcare IoT, and blockchain as well. At the beginning, we have to leverage on our affiliates, our China partners, on their resources. We leverage on their project sourcing, DD, which we call due diligence, and term negotiation and others. When we set up our Malaysia branch here, we were quite lucky to have some seniors from different sectors that are willing to share information to us and offer help to us to grow the company. This is where I realized the importance of maintaining a good relationship. The second thing I would say is always stay alert on what is going around us. The world is changing very fast, and the ability to spot opportunities earlier can make a lot of difference. For an example, when we first invested in two of our Singapore startups back in 2015, the name is Evercom Unitech and Denova Sciences. Both of them are still unknown. Just last year, they managed to nominate it as in Forbes 30 Under 30 Asia. Denova also started to making profit with big clientele like P&G and Estee Lauder. My future plan is to build a better ecosystem in this field, and whereby we gather entrepreneurs, investors, and professionals on a platform whereby we share the same resources. With this, entrepreneurs will get a lot of support in their entrepreneurship journey, and for investors, they will have a better understanding on the private equity investment they made, and they will have a better judgment on the investment they made as well. I think first of all, we must have a passion on the things we do. Just like when back in 2013, I set up our rep office in Malaysia. During that time, the venture capital words and private equity words are quite unknown in our markets. We face a lot of obstacles and rejections from the public because they misunderstood us as those illegal investment or what we call the money games that are quite hot in the market. The reason I started this company to provide a genuine or proper knowledge on private equity. Even after we think that we are successful enough, always be humble and keep learning, because there's a saying, behind an able man, there is always another able man. There is always someone better.